My name is Highsight, and this is Never Go Home. So this is the menu for Never Go Home. It's a little... I mean, it's very well stylized, but I'm realizing, like, you click random parts of the ship to make things happen, and I see, there's the start, there's the high scores, and then there's this kind of stuff. Clicking it does stuff. I'm sure that's more relevant when I unlock things, but for now it's just kind of there. Let's hit start and just figure out what's going on. Oh. Touch and drag the screen to move. Am I dying? It feels like I'm dying right now. We've got a signal to the right. Okay, let's go to the right. Quick, head for the wormhole. We've lost the dampener drive. Hull is patched. Something went wrong with the ship's AI. Okay, that was a very frantic opening. You're throwing text at me. You're throwing a lot at me right there, actually, for just the opening. I thought I was getting hit by something, not that I had something wrong with my hull, actually. Mainly because there was nothing leading up to the hull. Oh, what's happening here? Did I just... Why did I just eject stasis pods? What's happening? That's not good. Signs of life detected. It's coming from a nearby planet. So I think I just jettisoned my entire crew out. That kind of sucks. That actually was a really cool effect, seeing them all kind of go off into space. So let's see what's on this planet. Choose a crewman. Tap the crew member you want to send out to the planet. The ambient sounds are very nice, actually. I like that little sting going on here. Enemies low, resources low, crew low. Guess at least enemies are low. None of this is known space. Alright, so I'll select my only crew member. I am liking the sound effects. Hostiles detected. Tap and hold to eliminate all the enemies and leave the planet. So I just tap and hold on the enemies and that kills them? So... Oh, okay. So it kind of sends down a laser doom. Look at that, you got a little resources here. So it's kind of like a tap game. You kind of just want to hit all the things, it looks like. Tap to free... Oh, okay, I see what's going on here. So you have to also hit him to beam him up. Not too shabby. So now that I have him up, can I just leave? There we go, teleportation successful. 10 enemies killed, 2 resources gained, 1 crew gained. Now on an Android device, I can see this working out. Why did the planet get destroyed? What the hell did I do? So there's a wormhole here. Is there anything else for me to explore before I go in that, though? I mean, we have all of space, right? Apparently not, because there seems to be an up and down max. Yeah, I can't go beyond that, it looks like. Alright, so let's just go into the wormhole, I guess. There could be... I feel like there could be more, like, little mini landmarks or something to kind of make this feel less... So right now when I'm moving around, I can't really tell if I'm moving. Because aside from when that asteroid's there now, there's no real reference points. It'd be kind of cool if there were just little nebulas or something way in the background that could act as reference points so you can actually see yourself moving and everything. The asteroids do work, don't get me wrong, but they're not always going to be there. Whereas you can have something static in the background that doesn't affect anything that will always be there. That'd be kind of cool. Alright, so the next wormhole. Alright. Years lived, 2, 4, or... Wait, what? I'm seeing a lot of text popping up that just doesn't stick around long enough for me to make sense out of it. Dear Jutro, the dispatcher drive was a disaster. Since I can come along, don't mind my work. Strictly legal, you see. Okay, I'm gonna go back with the captain. I'm gonna call this guy because he was the only one who was here. Alright, it's getting a lot quicker now. And some of them are taking a lot of tapping. And I can't really focus on the minerals anymore. So I'm going to guess I really want the minerals as much as I can get them. So whenever they come up, I'm going to try to focus on those. There's a combo system of sorts, but I'm not quite sure what it gets me. Maybe I get more minerals out of it? Well, no crew members here, it looks like. But it's okay. I didn't get hurt at all. No crew, no resources, just enemies. Do I get anything for killing enemies, though? I think that's the important part. I don't get why the planets are being destroyed behind me, but maybe there's some kind of a reason behind it. Ship parts! See, right there, again, there was text that was there, and then just completely gone. Medical supplies have been found. All crew gains health. Okay, that's cool. So, 20 years. I'm in space for 20 years right now. Is that right? Oh, space is big. Alright. Robotic to sensor. Nope, nothing. Why can't I reach Ayanami? Is everything here broken? Perhaps we can deal. An extra gallbladder to move us faster. I don't know what he's talking about. My crew is not doing good, though. Didn't I just get healed? They look like they're still hurting pretty bad. But I'm going to mine all these gems. They must be good for something, right? Little corpse. Lots of little corpses. They're all frozen. Yeah, I'm still not quite sure what I'm getting out of the multiplier. There's no real indication. It's not like I'm getting scored or anything aside from the gems. And it doesn't look like I'm mining any extra gems by having a teleporter, so don't really get it. Or teleporter, rather. Having a combo. I'm sure there's something behind it, I just don't know what it is. So it looks like a majority of the game consists of going to planets, trying to find a crew. Whoa, that's a black hole. Okay, that came out of nowhere. Shoot, I missed all that text again. Black hole, move. What black hole? There's a lot of text being kind of thrown around, I'm noticing. And that is really making it hard for me to know what's going on. I feel like this game really needs to work on its conveyance a little bit. Returning from an away mission, one of the crewmen is infected with a local parasite, causing them to develop hives, rashes, and intense vomiting. But I was just going to go onto the planet. Why did I get hurt then? I had one job and I failed. So it looks like this is like just a general feeling of their morale. And they're not doing good when they're dying, that's clear. I don't know what the difference is between them aside from their health, so I just take what I take. Oh boy. I might lose my captain here. FTL style, captain dies first. Alright. So I got a bunch of gems. Yay. Still don't know what those are for, but I'm sure trading will come into play eventually. Now, I just noticed I don't see my crew member's health anywhere. How's he doing after getting hit like that? Can't imagine he's doing too well. So these guys move faster the more they're hit, and he died. See, I would have liked to have known how much health I had. Okay, so I got one dude left, and he's already hurting pretty bad. A crew member has met his bitter end. Let's see. So, easily, if I were to say anything about this game, it definitely has a conveyance issue. Crew member was bitten by a pet and develops... I'm dead, aren't I? 2. Yep, I'm dead. -2. Crew member is met with a bitter end. This game, it has a lot of good ideas. I can see that quite clearly. I don't know why I just got ship parts while I'm dying. I can see that this game has a lot of good ideas, but I feel like they're all being very thrown in my face immediately. Like, immediately thrown in my face. And I need to read it within a split second or not know it at all. And that's not good. That's really not okay. So, one thing that this game would benefit a lot from, pop-up messages. Literally just a pop-up that won't go away until you hit OK. Because this is vital information. We don't want to risk missing this at all. It won't make sense otherwise, right? So I'm going to restart the game, and it's probably going to put me on a black hole. Okay. Oh, never mind. So again, right here, all of that. There was no way. There was no way for me to read all that in a split second. Now, this fortunately stays up. That's good, but I think it's because that's replacing the other one. So I would definitely... This would be a great time right here. Whole game pauses. Pop-up window comes up. Go into the black hole. That'd be much, much better conveyance, in my opinion. Alright, so... Let's go ahead and... Let's look at my crew right here. Just me. Can I click on him and get more stats? First of all... That is awesome. I'm a freaking space pirate. I'm okay with this. In every way, I'm okay with this. Now, there's also stats over here. Let's look at the stats. Okay, these aren't like, these aren't really, these are more, I was thinking ship stats or something like that. So, never mind. Alright, let's go ahead and check this planet. But I will say, see, actually, that right there was a great presentation. Oh. I guess I chose them accidentally. This is a great presentation method because I actually have time. Everything stops and I have time to assess. This basically is the messaging box that I'm talking about, the pop-up messaging box. This just needs to happen way more often. Alright. Now, as for the tapping fighting system right here, it works. I just feel like there's room for improvement. It feels very... Easy's not even the right word. Just... shallow. It's not deep. There's not much depth to it aside from just kill the enemies and hit the gems real quick. Not that it necessarily needs to be super complex or anything, but I feel like you could come up with some mechanics here. I did notice that one enemy type with the crystals on his back, there is a solid mechanic there where he moves faster as he's hurt more. So obviously you want to make sure he's not too close to you when you start hitting him. You want to get him while he's far away. Helps with the prioritization. There's a wormhole near here. Okay. Ship parts. Oh, I clicked on the planet instead of the ship parts. That's fine. Let's see what we get. Maybe I'll get a crew member here. Oh, crew member! Got him. Good deal. Alright, but... And do those guys actually give you gems for killing them sometimes? Because, you know, that looks like they kind of have the gems on their back, right? That'd be kind of... Yeah, look at that. He just drops some gems. That's a good system. I like that. Very cool. What about some enemies that don't want to fight you but just run across the screen real quick and they have gems? Like think of them like the loot goblins from Diablo, right? So in Diablo there are loot goblins that show up every now and then and they just run away. Their only job is to run away as quickly as they can. But if you kill them, they're like a piñata. They just drop money until they finally get away or you actually kill them. It's a good deal. All right. So let's move here. Now I'm noticing why is my life going down? I don't know. I missed all that. Dang it. I don't know why my life is just constantly going down. That's one big problem that really needs some kind of indication. Gravitic sensors talking about something. I don't know why I'm dying right here, and I don't know how to alleviate it, and that's not great. 42 years have passed. I don't know when that happened. I'm very confused. Oh, another crew member, so when I die, at least I'll have someone to carry on my legacy. I will say, I like the environments. The enemies look fine, and like I said, I really like the mechanic that the crystal back guys have. That's pretty solid. So overall, it's really a nice... As it is right now, it's pretty nice. It just needs more, I think, you know? Maybe when I come across a boss, if I don't die along the way. So am I dying? Yeah, I'm still dying. Oh, somebody's here. Ship has been boarded! 35 enemies to repel. Alright, where am I? Oh, I see. They're going just for the pods. So I'm not actually on screen here. Pretty straightforward. I feel like you could do more with this situation of being boarded, right? So they get on via a certain method. What if you gave me some... Oh, what happened? Did I win? Oh, okay, there were still enemies. Black hole, move. Oh, I accidentally tapped the planet. I'm going in. Let's take this guy. This guy has to deliver very important research. Oh, he found another crew member. Good deal. I'm getting pretty lucky this time around. With the crew members, at least. Anyway, what about like powers or something, like on cooldown? So like, what if different crew members, because they're clearly different, which is pretty sweet. I like the randomization of the crew members going on here. What if different crew members had different certain special abilities, I guess you could say. Special abilities such as, like, it would just be a little button you could press on the side or something like that that would activate, let's say, a temporary shield. Enemies can't hurt you for a very brief amount of time, and that goes on a cooldown for, let's say, 30 seconds or something. Or something more along the lines of an instant nuke, kill all enemies on the screen for a short period of time. What about a button you press, all of the gems on the screen get collected immediately? So something there's potential there, I know it. It's just, it would add a little level of depth and allow you to expand on those mechanics. What's happening? Developing schizophrenia. Crew member... takes a large chunk out of another. Lovely. I don't know what's with these random everything sucks events, though. It's like, why is this all happening to me all of a sudden? The Mystics were fools. I like this guy. He doesn't believe in space magic. I like him. He's like, keep getting crew members to replenish my immediately guaranteed to die ones. I do very much like the crew randomization. There's some really cool setups for him I like. Alright, so kill all these guys. Still not sure what the multiplier does. Oh, I just saw it. 22 gems gained. So the bigger my multiplier, I get gems for it. So like right now I get 6, right now I get 9, right? So I'll get 9 gems. Okay. Now I understand the multiplier, but it's also based on how quickly they spawn. So if there's not any spawning, then the multiplier is just going to go away, which is kind of a shame, but what are you going to do? Alright. So we come back from here. There's an abandoned shipyard around here. Oh, don't want to go that way. Still dying. Still dying. And I'm getting boarded again. So what happens when I'm getting boarded? What if they have a specific path that they go through? What if you have to take the time to try to sever that connection, that path, you know? Instead of just killing them, you have to actually destroy an objective of some sort in order to get them. But of course, you have to focus on both the objective and the enemies at the same time. Here we go. Now they're coming in strong. You also might want to measure out how many people specifically. Okay. Tap to land. What's all this then? Each tooth set is in the wrong order. The wrong order! I like this guy. He's a dentist. So my captain's gonna die, mainly because I don't know what's killing him. I think that's one thing that I can't abide, is just lack of knowledge of what's killing me. I guess it has something to do with my life support systems, but what can I actually do about that? I've been getting ship parts, which I think helps heal. I don't know how it helps heal, but it seems to. So if I just kind of wait it out, I can kind of try to stagger this combo. Nope, missed my chance. But really, it's just based on RNG more than anything, because it's like, will enemies be there? Will they not? I don't know if a combo system's the best approach. Unless the combo system had to do with, like, oh, who died? That's actually my second in command. Poor guy. Tap to sacrifice. There's a sacrifice over there. Jealous over a promotion. One crew member poisons another. Come on. Come on. Really? We got crew poison another crew. Alright, we're going to do a sacrifice here. Alright, who are we sacrificing? Might as well sacrifice the captain at this point, because he is going to die anyway. What the heck? Okay. I guess this is what sacrifices get you. Tons of gems. He died as he lived, as a captain. Sacrifice accepted, thank God. Or Space God, or Cthulhu, I don't know. No, he died? Didn't see that coming. Asteroids are a valuable source of something I saw. I should probably try to find some asteroids. It's been 105 years. No wonder my guys are dying. I wonder if there's anything on that planet. Let's find out. Wow, they're all dying. So this is really just, it's less a game of exploration and more a game of futility. What's this? You find a primitive house of pleasure. The chairman of pleasure invites you to sample his delectable treats. Watch, run away quickly. Let's watch. Oh, look at that. He gave me some gems. Yay. I was kind of hoping to trade with them, honestly. I have a shit ton of gems. And then their whole planet was destroyed. Because I went there. I do like that there's more variety on the planets than just the fighting. I'd actually like to see more variety on the planets than just fighting. Like that. Like, more than just that, though. Alright, let's do this. I think, oh, what's this? Scorpiux. Specialized battle mechanics modeled after Earth scorpions. Fire high-focus particle beams in the distance. Huh, why haven't I seen these guys yet? You'd think you'd want to bring out enemies like this more often. I can't hit him. Oh, there we go. I have to actually do him a little different. I have to actually lift up and then click on him. I can't hit him. Yeah, he's only vulnerable at some points, I guess. That's kind of annoying, but I guess I get it. Oh, he's underground. Is that why? Okay, I think I get it now. Had to take a few hits to fully understand that, honestly. Yep, he's gonna die anyway. Might as well get more gems out of it. Yeah, hey buddy. Yeah, thanks. Okay, thanks. You were a great sacrifice. Just gonna tap this forever and then collect the gems after. Oh, hey, free crew member. Okay, so yeah. 1 for 1. I'll take it, a 1 for 1 trade. In League of Legends, we call that acceptable losses. Crew life support critical. What do I do about that? Oh, 100 gems. I have so many gems. Let me look at my stats here for a second. How many gems do I have here? 1,407. What do I do with those? I haven't found anyone who takes them yet. There is a shocking lack of gem trade around here. Ship parts. I think I need these, right? Oh, nope, he's dead. Too late. So, yeah. This is not going spectacularly. Tap to land on what? Oh, on that. Dirt. Maybe the giant planet. That might be it. He gonna die anyway. Let's just weed out the weak, I guess. Oh, what's this thing? Torn from the womb of Junturo's emissary, these lost souls now serve Sumrock. Their cries allow them to create impenetrable energy shields. Oh boy. So wait, they get energy shields, but I don't? What the hell? I want energy shields. I'd actually almost like it if the killing wasn't done with a laser from the sky, but just flat out my crew member. Like, right now, my crew member's really just there to get hit. I'd love to see them in a more actionable position, you know? I'd love to see them shooting things instead of just being there. Alright, so they didn't really do much, mainly because they didn't cry out for the mamas. Picking up a distress signal from a beacon. Oh, somebody died. It was him. He did good for his final moments. He did good. I'm just making everybody's sacrifices worth it. A mini-map would kind of be nice too, so I kind of know where I've been. I'm just kind of wandering, which, you know, space, I get it, but I think I'd also kind of chart out what I've seen, you know? What? Am I on the Quilt Planet? Of Patchlar 4? Kill the scorpions! Alright, scorpions, come on. There we go. Not too shabby. Now, unfortunately, since I'm on an emulator, I can't confirm whether or not multi-touch works, but it'd be handy against certain enemies like that, certain situations like that, to be able to hit multiple things at once with multiple fingers. But also, it'd make the game so much easier. So, this game is living up to its name. I don't think I'm ever going to go home, mainly because, yeah, it's been how many years? What can I do with that asteroid? Oh, let's fight these guys. Why not? So, I noticed I don't really get much of anything for fighting these guys either, because resources aren't going to come out of them, except for maybe those guys. Maybe you should give some kind of incentive to be boarded. I mean, if you're going to fight a hard fight, might as well get something out of it, right? Something? Know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. A little bit of them space crystals. Mash them up real good. Oh, baby. It's like a narcotic of sorts. See, it just kind of ends. Krugo, I don't know. How about this one? Wonder if there's anything on that planet. Is there anything? Just more things to kill. I'm actually surprised I've lasted this long, but I think it's mainly just because of how many crew members I've been finding. I've been pretty lucky about that. But now these scorpions are showing up everywhere. I'd really kind of prefer it if scorpions showed up on specific planets. Same with the baby thingies. If it was like the biome of the planet itself that determined what kind of enemies you'd see. That'd be cool. So I'm not just always seeing the same enemies gradually as I'm leveling up, I guess you could say, or lasting longer, I guess. It'd be pretty sweet if the enemies were actually based off of the environment. What can they live on? What sustains them? Looks like I'm probably going to die soon, though, unless I find something. Dead crew member? Dead crew member. I really don't like the bleeding out aspect of all this, honestly. It puts an unneeded timer on the game. It's like if RNG doesn't provide you with a crew member... Wait, returning from an away mission, I got hit by a local parasite. What? Where? Where was the away mission? Why wasn't I involved in the away mission? I was clearly here. I'm the only one left. And is that... Well, let's see what's on here. Maybe I'll get lucky. Get another crew member. It's either that or I die here, so... Ah, lucky me. One crew member saved. So, yeah, it feels like there's just a lot of RNG involved in survival, because it's really a question of, well, am I going to get a crew member? Is that going to happen, or am I just going to get nothing? Now, let's talk about presentation for a very brief period of time here. A lot of the game looks the exact same. I didn't realize for the longest time that my health is up here in that percentage with that bar, because it looks like every other bar in the game. Every bar just kind of is what it is. I think you could do something to kind of help, like, you know, put a little health symbol here next to the bar, or make it look different than just red. Kind of fill it, you know, make it a fill. There we go. Thought I had to wait for him. If you could create, like, some kind of a fill to go into the background of the bar, that'd be pretty sweet. Alright, so he's gonna die. Let's sack him. Sack him and get more crew members. You did good. Don't care about the gems, don't care about the gems, don't care about the gems. There it is. Don't care about the gems, 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 don't care about the... Nope. One crew member. One for one. Really, it seems like it's the best way to go. Alright. Maybe here. Never here. I'm just surprised I haven't come across any shops yet, or any kind of upgrades or anything. And I don't know, that could be partially my fault. Maybe I just am not noticing something obvious. Oh boy, that hurt. That was a wombo combo, shielding the scorpions. Bad baby. Bad baby. Now, another thing I'm noticing is there's not really a lot of sound effects for battle. I mean, wouldn't you get some kind of sound? You don't want to flood with sound effects, which I'm sure you'd be hearing a lot of the same sound effects, but you want some kind of indication. Oh, hidden cache of gems. Some kind of indication that things are happening, you know? Oh, what's this? An upgrade station. All right, what do we have? Max health. Okay, this is what I've been looking for all game. Where you been, game? All right. Let's see. Gene therapy. 1,000 gems plus 40 parts. Slows aging. Wow, I don't have any parts. I have 25 parts, so I guess I'm just sticking with my gems, which, wow, these are really expensive upgrades. Wow. I can get the max health increase, but yeah, that's not going to do much. Gene therapy would be kind of nice. Increases the ship's speed. That might be helpful. Bartering just reduces gems cost. That's the worst thing for me to get right now. Bombs. Screen clearing blast. So there is something for that already. Okay. I just think that'd be better if it was kind of built into the characters. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. I guess I'm just gonna get the max health. I can't think of any better option, honestly, right now, to try to prolong the inevitable. Hopefully I'll find more ship parts and I can do the gene therapy. One thing I'm noticing is, why aren't I finding ship parts in the battles? I'm finding gems all over the place, but it seems like ship parts can only really be found, what about when I kill everybody on this ship? I should get ship parts out of that for sure. That'd be pretty sweet. So here's a good example of a bar, like this enemies bar right here. It doesn't really tell me much. It just tells me when I'm getting close. It'd be kind of nicer to know how many enemies are left, like by number. That's a good quantifier for enemies instead of a bar. But anyway, when I kill an enemy ship, I mean, wouldn't I scrap the ship for parts? Huh? That'd be pretty sweet. Oh, what, another one? Okay, here we go. And that'd be a great means to get ship parts, aside from just finding them in space randomly. But I really think that this whole space thing could do with a nice radar of some sort. Maybe it's an upgrade I can find later, but just a mini-map to kind of give you a heads up of what's around you and what you've already visited, so you don't have to just go exploring while you're dying. If you're gonna make me bleed out the entire time, I would love to know a good direction to go instead of just completely guessing. And then he says black hole move, but I don't know. Crewman cuts off his own finger trying to prepare a meal for the crew. Yikes. Well, I've lived 175 years. I'm doing pretty good, I guess. I feel like I've seen most everything around here, which probably sucks. Unsecured cargo falls on a crew member. I gotta say, I really don't like these random events because there's no counterplay to them. They just happen. It's like life just gets worse, or maybe if you're very lucky, it'll just get better. Crew members died. A crew member takes his helmet off on a planet unaware of the poison atmosphere. That's not okay. I'm sorry. That's not okay. I can't say that that's okay. I can kind of understand little, brief losing of life like I was getting before, but you're just gonna flat out kill one of my crew members randomly on me? What? That's not okay. I'm sorry. That's really not okay. Please reevaluate that. Thank you, sir. I have no counterplay to that. That's the biggest thing. Everything in a game needs some form of counterplay. RNG can certainly be a factor, but it's not a great factor if you can't do anything to fight against it. So for roguelikes, for example, usually you might get stuck with a bad roll, and you might have to, you'll have to deal with it, but you can usually fight back in some way or another, just using your wits. But with this, it's just, hey, guess what? You found 100 gems. Nope, crew member's dead. And suddenly spaceship parts. Oh, black hole. You know what? Let's accept the black hole. Take me anywhere. Take me anywhere. No? Okay. I just destroyed the black hole with my mind. How about you? You gonna take me somewhere? Change galaxies, please. I'm done with this galaxy. Asteroids are valuable minerals. Hey, upgrade shop. Let's see what we got. Gene therapy, radar, barter. It's all the same, it looks like. Let's, nope, don't have enough parts. So that's what's holding me back here, is just not having parts. Oh, there's some parts. Let's try not to click on the planet accidentally. Come on. There we go. Still not enough, though. Oh, what? What? I just got 50 parts for free? And then a crew member just died. Good with the bad, I guess. I don't know. I just feel like there's way too much things that are out of my hands in this game. And come on, continue onward. I think the game just froze on me, actually. Tapping isn't doing anything. Aw, man, I was gonna get upgrades for once. Shoot. Yeah, something froze here. And it might have been the emulator. Oh, it was the emulator. Alright, well, the emulator broke, so I guess this is as good a time as any to call it quits, unfortunately. I think this game has a lot of really good ideas, but I think the main points of interest that need work are definitely giving the player control. These random deaths, this bleeding out and not knowing where to go, the random numbers needed just to get another crew member, there's a lot that's just out of the player's hands. And players like being in control. They like having the ability to affect their surroundings. If I wanted to watch my crew just kill themselves over time, I'd pop in a really bad movie and just let it rip. I think that's the biggest thing. Just give me more control. The presentation can use some work, but it's also got some good ideas. It's not like anything looks particularly ugly. I would just say try to use less bars, or if you're going to use the bars, try to pretty them up. Make the bars look really nice. I think that's a good approach. I love the crew randomization. I love the little faces you give them and everything. It'd be kind of cool if you could utilize that into like a race system where they can do different things depending on what they are in combat. But overall, it's got a lot of great ideas. I just think it needs a touch of presentation and a major rework of the whole everybody dying randomly mechanics and the bleeding out. But other than that, very nice game. Thank you very much, Good Night Games, for pushing this game forward.